guys, TornaLego here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last we left off, we defeated the Archdemon, and we're celebrating. I wonder how long the level will last.
Until you do something wrong. And then they will enjoy tearing you down just as rapidly. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to accept a position here at court. There's not been a mage advising the throne for a very long time.
Alistair asked you to stay?
He's a good lad, and his heart is in the right place. He wants to see the lot of mages improved, and I am willing to help him. I understand you will be leaving. I wish you good fortune on your journeys, wherever they may take you. If we do not see each other again, live well, Warden, and thank you.
You're welcome, my lady. I'm in love with the coco. Ogren!
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Think you might go back to Orzammar?
I don't know. Maybe eventually. I'm getting used to that big sky up there. And I'm thinking I might just look up Felsi again. See where that goes.
I'm glad. I hope you two are happy.
I'll drink to that. Well, enough babbling. That pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong.
Don't ever change.
Who, me? It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
Puppy. Goodbye. Where's Shale? God damn it. Sorry, guys. I've lost Shale. Did Shale get blown up? Well, it seems like it. Stan.
They call you hero. I have not heard it used before, but I think I understand the intent. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Qunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Qun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
Nothing wrong with a little pride.
I would argue, had you not ended a blight, for such an accomplishment there may be allowances. What the human custom has in common with our own is that the declaration of a Kunoran Vel is a cause for much celebration. It is one of few occasions when the Qunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
I didn't think the Qunari could enjoy themselves.
We take great joy in every aspect of our lives. The Qun demands it. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
Darkspawn are still a threat.
But the blight is done. I have an answer for the Arishok that no longer requires the question. It must be said. You gave me the chance to redeem my honor, and now it is done. I owe you a debt.
You owe me nothing.
Some debts cannot be discarded. There will come a time when I will return, and then it shall be done. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Damn it. does feel like the end, right? Feels like everything he works for, everything we fought for, everything, and Shale's not here. God damn it, game. God damn it. Everything you work for is over. Guard.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Yes, I'm ready, let's go.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed his coronation, Alistair proved to be a popular king and largely unwilling to involve himself in matters of governing. He travelled often, making appearances in towns throughout Ferelden, to the great delight of the commoners. They referred to him as the king with the common touch, even if a few knew it was a simpler version to life at court. News that the urn of sacred ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brungin and TV made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing the research of his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking pilgrimages to see the ashes or partake of their healing powers. Following months of effort, the Tower's circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and the first enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the alien age, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named the local elder to his personal court, a scandal amongst the humans, but a sign of a new hope to the elves. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alien community, and in time became the new elder. The outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Arliman remained in Danaran for some time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor to King Alistair. Tegan ruled over Alistair in his stead, and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives in time. Aemon abdicated in favor of his brother, and even the locals agreed with approval and enthusiasm. The tavern of Redcliffe Village, now run by Bella, was renamed the Grey Warden's Rest. It echoes with tales of how the hero Ferelden saved the village and healed Arlheim, and with the sacred ashes of Andraste. Few believed that such tall tales could possibly be true. Dalish elves were prospered after the siege of Danaran, he having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human land welcomed the wandering folks. The new keeper of Lanaya was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as the Ferelden court. She was the voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. In time, many Dalish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostagar. Wary of their new human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only Keeper Lanaya's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Harrowmont quickly put down Balin's rebellion and then passed a series of laws to please the clan lord. Unfortunately, that isolated the dwarves even further from the surface. Caste restrictions and the rights of the nobles both grew, and trade with the human lands was all but cut off. After a law excluding the castles from common areas, the city was passed. A rebellion saw the slums reduced practically to rubble. Although outrage was widespread, the Assembly remained united behind King Harrowmont. The Assembly unanimously declared Torrin a living paragon. Following months of deliberation, a new statue was erected in the Commons, and a new house founded in the Paragon's name, quickly drawing a great number of followers from every caste. The Dwarven Mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies as the rebuilt Circle Tower on the surface. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic, and gained a great deal of attention. It inspired mages from other parts of Thedas to establish a new circle of Magi in Orzammar itself, one that had ready access to dwarven lyrium and lies outside the Chantry's power completely. The willingness of the Orzammar to harbor apostates sparked outrage that began whispers that the Divine was contemplating a new exalted march. It was not long before Branka mastered Karadin's technique, learning how to use the Anvil of the Void to create new golems. The first in many centuries, the dwarven people granted this news with cheers. Through the few who knew of the cost. Initially, King Haramont was more than willing to provide volunteers for Bronca. The Goblins were sorely needed to crush Balin's rebellion after all, and they did so with success. But eventually Haramont declared that no new dwarven souls could be used on the Emerald. The unending need for golems in the deep roads, however, gave rise to secret surface raids to kidnap humans and elves for the Mad Paragon. Once came to light, a brief war broke out between Orzammar and Ferelden. The gates to the subterranean city were sealed, and Haramont's kingdom became more isolated than ever. Bronca insists, of course, that the raids on the surface continue. As good as a word, Morgan disappeared once the archdemon was slain. Someone in Morgan's description was seen traveling alone months later, hanging through the Frostbite Mountains, and she may even have been with child. The ring that Morgan gave Torna remained in his possession. She had once claimed that it formed a connection between the two, and there came a night when he was sure that she was thinking of him somewhere. She felt regret and sorrow, but the ring told no more. There was no word after that. Flemma's hut in the Carwells was likewise abandoned, but cannot help but wonder, where did they go? What were their plans? What became of the child? These questions must remain a mystery for now. But Torna and the companions who helped defeat the Blight eventually scattered to the Four Winds. Drawn either by personal duty or the call to further adventure, circumstance dictated that they would not see each other again, at least for a time. I'm going to cut the video off here, so as always, thanks for watching. Please tune in to the next. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.